Hey guys, I'm Aubrey and today I'm going on an estate sale. I am looking for cottage core, whimsical, bright colors. This specific estate sale that I saw has a lot of like grandma, ceramics, needlepoint, which I love, but I'm like trying to be a little bit careful to not go overboard with the grandma to make it like feel too old or like make it look like my apartment smells weird or something. Some of the main things I'm looking for. I have one of these now that I got on Facebook Marketplace. I think it was overpriced, but those like farmhouse real wood shelving that have like the hearts or tulips, other shapes in there. I did see a couple on this listing for this estate sale. I am going on the second day, so I don't really know what's gonna be left. I want to be collecting stuff as, you know, something I would take to my future home or a house that I had kids in. That would go with that vibe. I'm 23, by the way. Some things I'm always on the look for at estate sales, thrift stores, is jewelry supplies or anything that I could repurpose into jewelry supplies. I have a jewelry business called Aloha by Odds. We'll just see how it ends up going. I'm excited. Yeah. So right off the bat, as soon as I walked in, there was so many beautiful watercolors and ceramics. A lot of really pretty oil paintings too, which I later found out was all painted by the woman who used to live there. I did look through all of the jewelry and beads and such, but nothing was really appealing to me. There were so many cute little knickknacks, but I just really don't have a place to put them. She hand painted her kitchen. Look at the little cottagecore details in the rattan furniture. Oh my gosh, I was just actually, that oil painting at the top was just killing me. It was so majestic, but too much money. The shelving was cute. That is the heart that I was looking for, but unfortunately I didn't want the painted version. A lot of pretty unframed watercolors, really pretty furniture that I don't have a place for. A lot of hand embroidered napkins and placemats. There were so many pretty different pieces of white and blue pottery that kind of seemed to be the most of her collection. I was thinking about getting that little trinket dish, but ended up changing my mind. These dishes are so cute. I have a similar set already, and they were really expensive. The thing about estate sales is sometimes the pricing is just really inconsistent. Like you'll find a $10 frame and then for some reason another one will be $100. These that I looked through were like vintage cards, a lot of them that she had painted herself, and I kind of wanted to stock up on them to save for like gifts and such. I just got a couple frames because they were kind of pricey, but the lady that lived there did like all of the watercolor and I think a lot of the oil paintings in there. Like she was such an artist, so that was just so cool to like look through her collection and everything that she curated and made in her own home. I just think that was so special. But yeah, it was a little overpriced. I got a few, she had a lot of like old vintage cards, which I think it's like cute to like curate little cards to give to my friends and like my boyfriend and stuff. She watercolored this one. It's like, that's a hand watercolored card for only $1. I got 2 frames. Right now, my boyfriend went back in there because there was a frame that I really liked, but it was $50 and I was like contemplating getting it. And I think he's gonna go in there and get it and then like pretend like he doesn't have it and then give it to me later as a gift. It's just like crazy because this one's in like Dana Point. The one that I went to in like Escondido, which is in San Diego County, closer to where I live, you would show them something and be like, oh, $1. And you'd be like, oh, okay, perfect. Okay, well, this is a watercolor that she did. I am not the biggest fan of the frame, but look how precious the like little cottagey, like I think when people hand make things too, that's like what makes it timeless. It's like, that'll never not be special. And then the second thing I got, I don't know if I'm gonna put this in my jewelry office or if if I'm gonna put this in my house, my apartment. Oh, little tulips. Tulips are my favorite. Signed by her. Like you could see in the video too, but like she had like little hand painted details like in the kitchen and the living room, and her like little craft room had like "Welcome to my corner of the world." It was just so precious, and I want my future house to look like that. It was just so cute. Like every time I go to an estate sale, I identify with an older lady more and more every day. Like just how cute. Also, I feel like their pricing was pretty inconsistent. There would be something that would be like, that's a $40 frame, and then like that one just like frame is a little smaller of like the little cottage, but I'm gonna show him. He's gonna pretend like he doesn't have it. We'll see when I end up getting it.
They didn't have it.
Okay.
Somebody else bought it.